Here at home, lawmakers are on edge, understandably, after those shootings, telling us it's not a partisan issue, but a safety issue. ABC 12's Cheryl Coonan has more now from Saginaw County.
Congresswoman Kristen McDonald Rivet tells me it is a scary time, no doubt, for her and all elected officials in our state and country. Police presence was here today in Hemlock, but the Congresswoman tells me she has a job to do, and she'll continue doing it.
Fear. We are seeing unquestionably an escalation of political violence across the country.
The Congresswoman was discussing new efforts to support child care and education in mid-Michigan. But on the heels of the shootings of the Minnesota lawmakers, she says it adds yet another layer of fear and concern to an already contentious political landscape.
Afraid for my family, afraid, for my personal safety.
McDonald Rivet, who represents Michigan's 8th district, including Genesee, Saginaw Bay, and Midland counties, says it's not a partisan issue, but a safety issue.
For me, when I'm going into large crowds, when I am very exposed publicly, I think about it every single time.
She says the political climate of our country has impacted her personally.
And there are some things that I used to take my son to that I don't anymore.
She tells us it's something leaders need to address.
These attacks that are rooted in ideology and conspiracy theories are not exclusive to one party or the other.
There was a police presence at the press conference today in Hemlock. The Richland Township Police Chief tells us their department was contacted by Capitol Police. Though McDonald Rivet did not know personally the lawmakers targeted this past weekend, she says it hits close to home.
I have very close relationships with people who have had their security threatened, who have had to endure death threats. It's actually becoming far more normal than it ever was before.
She says on the heels of the No Kings protests across the country, people should still use their voices peacefully.
This country, that is what we are about. That is what patriotism is.
And she tells us her job will continue, even with looming fear.
It's not going to stop me. It's not going to discourage me from fighting for kids and making sure that we're protecting working families. I've done that my entire life. I will keep doing that. But this is scary.
In Hemlock, Cheryl Coonan, ABC 12 News.